Ever wonder why there is an asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter? How was it created? What are the risks? What is its actual scale? In this video, we shall get an overview of this extraordinary element in our solar system. Let's get on with it. The asteroid belt is found between Mars and Jupiter and forms a torus shape around the Sun, which can even be termed a circumstellar disk, and the asteroid belt is the closest circumstellar disk we know, separating the inner planets and the outer planets. Now, let us take a look at how it was formed. Planets, how were they formed? The theory is interstellar dust and gas fuse and consolidate to form the Sun and planets, under the influence of gravity. Now asteroids were also formed through the same process, but their story goes a bit differently. 4.6 billion years ago, when our solar system was formed, the same process occurred, almost forming another planet between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. However, due to the gravitational influence of Jupiter, the planet was unable to form because of the violent collisions and in the end, shattering the planet instead of the fusion, leaving a mass of rocks in space in their very own orbit. This process is called perturbation, where objects get deviated due to the influence of another body. The asteroids melted for 100 million years with volcanic activities and resulted in the loss of 99.9% of the mass of the belt. In 1596, Johannes Kepler believed that there existed a planet between the irregular gravitational pulls of Jupiter and Mars. Ceres, a dwarf planet discovered by Giuseppe Piazzi, was the biggest object in the asteroid belt. At first, it was thought to be a comet, but soon the wrong assumptions cleared up. Now let's talk about some popular asteroids from this belt. The first object discovered here was Ceres on January 1, 1801. The second asteroid discovered was Pallas. Vesta is one of the largest asteroids in the belt, having a radius of 262 kilometers. The first asteroid imaged by the Galileo spacecraft was the 951 Gaspra. Now, how are asteroids divided among them? There are particularly three groups: the C-type, which is carbonaceous, the M-type, which is rich in metal, the S-type, which is silicate consisting of silicon and oxygen, and a rare V-type consisting of ballistic asteroids. But that is a video for another time. There is also a theory that the cause of the Earth's oceans was the cometary impacts whose origins were from this belt. Now the puzzling question: why is it located between Mars and Jupiter? We have answered it. It is the cause of Jupiter's gravitational influences. Now let us talk about the size of the asteroid belt from various aspects. It is 92 million miles wide, and the inner orbital period would be 2.2 years, while the outer orbital period would be 9.86 years. Just imagine the scale. Each asteroid is spaced at 600,000 miles from each other, which explains the mass of the entire belt being lesser than that of Pluto. Now it is at a distance of 478 to 628 million kilometers from Earth. So, what are the potential risks of one hitting us? Well, it is a very happy ratio. The chances of an asteroid hitting the Earth are 300,000 to 1. Asteroids with 1 kilometer of radius hit Earth once every 500,000 years on average. Larger asteroids with a 5-kilometer radius happen once every 20 million years. So yes, the chances are very low. The asteroid belt is one interesting topic with various elements. It is just a bunch of rocks, some would say, but the answer is a simple no. There is a lot more happening than we know, so keep exploring, and always remember that there is always something to learn, even from a bunch of rocks. Cheers!